Coach Plough ready?
He's ready.
All right, no screwing around. We got a lot to get to and not a lot of time. We never have enough time with Coach Plough joining us from Shredville. Victorious last week. Victorious in a dominant fashion last week. He got revenge for me. He got revenge for himself and for the team. Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Good morning, boys. How we doing?
Doing good.
We're awesome.
Slowly but surely, just grinding towards hopes and dreams. Great win over the weekend. First question, what was the fight on Friday that you showed?
we showed a little no mas on Friday night.
Roberto Duran.
Yeah.
Well, at some point, I feel like the other team said that to you guys because that was an absolute thrashing. But memory's got to be short at this point because you guys got a truck coming in this weekend.
Yeah, no, this is obviously a great week for us to get a victory on the playoffs at home, and had a lot of alumni there, and for us to be able to play that well against a really good team in that spot, I think. Says a lot about these players. And then the one thing about the playoffs is every time you win a game, you have a more difficult opponent. Told the team it's kind of like Mike Tyson Punch-Out. Like every time you advance, there's a harder guy to defeat. So we're excited for the challenge. Obviously, South Dakota is a tremendous team that will be as difficult as anyone we've faced all year.
Yeah, Coach, let's go there. What's the biggest challenge? I know you guys, I think, are even leaving Thursday, so it's kind of a little bit out of a typical rhythm of the week, but you're playing a really good team on the road in Vermilion. What's some of the challenges this week?
Well, I think for us, it starts with it being finals week. I've always had this week circled just I know I'm going to, be at Davis a long time, and in my head, I want to win a national championship, and I always feel like this will be the week every year that we got to figure out a way to overcome because finals are so important for our players and takes a lot of focus, obviously. And that's the real reason why we're leaving on Thursday. We have, about a quarter of the team that's got finals on at the end of the week. And we were supposed to land Friday night at 9 p.m. And they would have had to have taken those finals from 9 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. in the hotel. And then wake up and play a game the next day. Felt like that wasn't great for them. So leaving Thursday gives us a chance to let those guys take finals in the afternoon on Friday, and put it to bed and have a chance to get ready for the game. And so I think just overcoming all that and keeping your focus against such a great team is the first thing. And then obviously the team you're playing is ranked in the top 5 in offense, defense, and special teams. So not a lot of weaknesses, and you're going to have to play your best to hang in with a team like that.
Coach, you did something this week that takes cojones, and I loved it. I didn't look at it as you calling out the fan base. I looked at it as you were asking the students for help as part of the extension of your football team. But when you have any sort of criticism that you level towards fans, attendance, etc., it is an absolute lava pit. And I think it can only be done by somebody who has the credentials of having attended the school, played for the school. You're not some carpetbagger coming in and talking down to them. And I know that I know you weren't trying to do any sort of controversy. You weren't trying to offend anyone. I think you said it all perfectly. How has the reaction been as the week's gone on? And do you think your message got through?
Yeah, I think I've made a lot of mistakes first-year head coach. Some people can see, some people don't. I do wish that I don't take back what I said. I just wish I would have maybe found a different time to say it. But, sometimes emotions and frustration can set in after a game, competitive environment. I know that a lot of the response has not been great. But I stand by the idea of what I'm trying to say, and I appreciate your guys' support. I think we know each other long enough now to know how much I care about Davis. I did go to school here. No one cares about UC Davis more than I do. And I think what I'm trying to communicate to everybody is that I want this program to represent how great UC Davis, the school, is. And I think if we all can put in the same amount of effort to support all of our teams, not just football, every athletic event that we have is a part of our school. And I just don't know how many times you're going to have a team that has the season that we've had. And so I would love for all of us to work as hard as we can to come out and support those players. And I know that we will. And I think the last thing I would say to that is, the first thing is, it starts with me as the head coach and the leader of the program to be as good as I can be every day, and to try to create an environment that people want to be a part of, and educate our students and educate everyone on how fun that can be to take 3 hours on a Saturday, a couple days before finals start, and come out and support the guys. So I got to keep creating a great team that they want to come out and support, and I'm committed to doing that. So I probably could have picked a better time to do it. I stand by what I'm trying to say, and understand that I could have said it at a different time or in a better way. I don't want to offend anyone with the university. I think they know how much I love UC Davis. So I appreciate your guys' support, and I know that I think in the future, if we have that game again, I'm sure we'll have a better turnout.
Well, we're behind you 100%. Huge game this weekend, and we're out of time. I don't have time for the normal thing I do, except to say this, Coach. I'll just put it blunt. Charlie Coyote ate my dog 4 years ago. It was a French bulldog. His name was John Aru, the French bulldog. He was a little white guy, cute. And they came over here, played football, fine, no, whatever. Took my kids, took my dogs to the game, and Charlie Coyote ate the dog right in front of me. It was hungry, maybe. I don't know. That's what happened. Kids saw it. They were crying. We've replaced them with a couple of new Frenchies, but it's never going to be the same. So if it's 4th and 3 and you have a chance to shove that football right down their throats in front of all their fans this weekend, do it, please, because there's a lot of pain that goes with the University of South Dakota and my kids and old John Aru, the French bulldog. So I'd appreciate that.
Well, what I was going to say to the team was, the only thing that stands in the way of progress is focusing on your last success. And if potential is what you could be, then, we can't focus on what we just did. So that was going to be my speech. But now I'm just going to talk about the bulldog and let's get after these boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think maybe both. I like yours too. I'm going to be honest. I kind of like yours, Coach. We're behind you 100%, and you're incredibly humble. We appreciate that. Keep that humility, keep that drive, and hopefully we're talking next week about another advancement in the playoffs. You're doing a hell of a job this year, and thank you,
guys. There's going to be some joy in Vermillion, South Dakota. So I appreciate your support, and hope you guys find some joy this week as well.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, brother. Talk to you soon. Have a safe trip. That's Coach Tim Plough. We will take a break. I want to talk a little bit about what he said too, Jason. When we come back,